guys are gonna hear a lot of feedback. Well, not feedback, but background noise. And the TV is actually louder than me. So bear with me there. And let's see what goes on. But man, I'm just gonna be chilling for a bit here and viewing on what's happening. We're gonna also look at how GameStop is acting right now in overnight trading. Right now, so we got stop at currently 23.99, just a cent away from 24. There goes 24 cents right now. We did see GameStop close at around just a couple cents more. Yeah, 23.93. 23.83 to 23.85 was like the low for post market. What's up, Phil Haynes? What's happening, Vaughn? My name is Dian. What's going on? But yeah, we gotta talk about what's going on in futures right now because we actually took a big dump. Market is taking a big dump here in futures as of 7:55 p.m. Eastern time, and we could just take a look right now how you got the smaller short-term EMAs. I guess you want to call those the short-term EMAs crossing below the long-term ones, like the 34 to 50 EMAs. And then you got the 180 to 200. So since this crossed below and twisted transition to bearish, and this thing just went straight down, like it didn't even like trend a certain way. It just literally plunged from a high here on this candle of 55.38 to right now 55.23, and it's down almost 0.20%. So things are looking pretty bloody here, and it looks like it's wanting to continue to as well. We might get a leg down, and this is looking fat. I mean, this is the fattest I've ever seen, and you know this usually indicates a lot more selling pressure. We could check real quick on what's happening with the NASDAQ. I mean, it's all pretty much the same thing. We can check real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing for NASDAQ. This thing was trading on top of this candle here at 20,018, and now it's at 19,940. So it's down 0.21%, and it looks weaker and weaker. Let's go back to the. Give me 1 second. Pretty hot and tempting. Oh, my mic is quiet. Alright, give me a second. Testing. Let me bring this down a little bit. Testing. Let me know if I need to like pull up some decibels here. Hello? Oh wow, Zelly, I just wow, Yeah, check. Thank you. What's up, Matt? Yeah. So, dude, futures is selling off. Since 750. Since around like 7:45, 7:50 p.m. Eastern time. How are you? How was your weekend? Good evening. Panther of all hawk tuas. Oh my god, that meme is going on. Is going around so freaking hard. I don't even know what it's all about. I just saw like this girl just hawk tua, like just showing how it's done and how you know how to spit. Yeah, so I was gonna actually say there have been yeah, so I guess they're evacuating Lebanon. I don't know how to, like I try to say it the right way, but I don't want to butcher the name of the country. Lebanon. Massive evacuations. They can be in Russia's crosshairs, or I don't know what the deal is. But not only that, but I just went to look on Twitter and look at Twitter and yeah, it's just trying to find where it is. Okay, so yeah, look. So US ATACMS cluster munitions strike Russian civilians on a beach near Sevastopol. A US recon drone has scouted the area. 5 are dead, including children. 124 people have been reported injured. 5 of them children who are in intensive care. So this guy posts, and what was used was weapons from here, intel from here, and a Russian dead. And this could spark something that we don't want to see at all. In my opinion, I really don't want to see what everyone is talking about and speculating. But this is crazy. I mean, like, I just don't know how to take this, and I don't know what games they're trying to play, man, but for real, this is just and then Russia had attacked Ukraine too as well. I think I don't know if it was today or okay, now they're saying okay, Russian Ministry of Defense regarding today's massacre in Crimea by Ukraine with cluster munitions. Quote, the US is responsible for this massacre and they will get an answer, unquote. Oh Lord, why? Let me see. Therefore, the responsibility for the deliberate missile strike against the civilian population of Sevastopol lies primarily with Washington, which supplied this weapon to Ukraine, as well with the Kiev regime from whose territory this strike was launched. Such actions will not go unanswered. Well then. So I guess more fear in the air, and not only in the air, but perhaps maybe in the markets. I don't know what you guys and girls think about that, but that's just I don't know. It just seems like it's just something going on every single day, every single week, leading closer and closer to And yeah, just I think I'm just pretty much concerned about that. Because what else we got going on? I mean, you have Saudi Arabia just officially announcing that they're ending the petrodollar, and I mean they pretty much joined BRICS, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm just so bothered by this whole thing, but I don't know. Rob the pilot. Oh. Oh boy. Rob the pilot. I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything? Thank you, Zelly. Thank you for posting that on the stream. I mean, on the Discord chat. We we aren't yet. We aren't yet, but we're just, I guess we're just seeing how all of this could play out with everything that's happening right now. And oh gosh, what is this? Oh no. Oh no. Good Lord, no. I mean, I don't know what else to expect, but jeez. Yeah, dude, did you see Zeta Zero? What's up, man? Did you see futures right there? Just took a massive dump here at around 7:45, 7:50 p.m. Are you ready for next week? Because like it's gonna get really crazy. And I just also figured out that on the 28th, this Friday, is PCE, inflation. And you know what's crazy? My sister was just talking about something that was supposed to happen in the stock market this week, especially with the 28th and the 29th. This week, I mean, could be very critical, very critical. And we just have to be prepared for anything that comes in our way. And you know, if you can possibly hedge against, you know, whatever comes in the market, then I'd say take advantage of what you can. Not financial advice. And of course, anything that's said here on the stream and on chat is strictly in our opinion, and this is not financial advice. And just remember that you are your own decision maker of your own money and your investments, as long as you're playing it safe and you know your levels and you know the risks, as long as you're making money. But we are currently just watching futures weaken. I want to say, you know, watch and see what happens towards the end of this week, heading into July, and then how many months we have left until that happens. Elections in November, so 4 months to go. So I think these next 4 months are gonna be, it's gonna be quite interesting. When we get rich, I'll fly us all around in our own private jet. That's pretty generous of you, Rob. It's gotta be, but we gotta make sure it's a jet that's not built by Boeing. got to be built by military. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Zelly, Matt, Rob, Panther of all Haktuas. I love the name. I really do. Zelly. Just waking up and getting ready for that coffee with milk and some soda crackers. Hey, can you actually fly a plane that does not have to be involved with that specific company? Because I want to be able to fly in a plane that's gonna actually take me to my destination once this is all over with and I make my money. Makes sense. Most moderated channel ever. You are well protected. Yeah, somebody has to go on William's channel and ask him that question. Be like, there's 2 new tickers that are out right now that I think you should watch, William. And one is Hawk, and then the second one is Tua. Oh, really? Oh, say word. Oh. Okay, I guess that's her right there. She's just turned out to be such a sensation. This is crazy. I would have never thought. But that's I've never had one of those at all in my life. Yeah, but no, seriously though, I do want to be able to get to my destination safely and to that special someone. I'm pretty sure they have identified her. I mean, it's pretty much so freaking easy to identify anybody on the internet once they get exposed and they're like a sensation on the web. And if I go right now and be like, who is... Look. Dude, look. Are you kidding me right now? The first thing that comes up on Google search, and I just wrote, who is? This is the most highly searched question on Google right now. Who is the Hawk Tua girl? Unbelievable. Now they're talking about if the Hawk Tua girl was fired. Who is the Hawk Tua girl taking over TikTok? Okay, so the viral Hawk Tua girl, Haley Welch, is selling merch. Look at that. She's gonna make a shat ton of money. I'm not even kidding you right now. This is like crazy. This is ridiculous. But kudos to her because she literally just made herself into a sensation and a whole lot of freaking money. And now she's selling merch. Look at that. The Hawk Tua has been slapped on hockey sweaters by fans and there's no end in sight. Welch herself has gotten in on action by cashing in on her viral fame. She hooked up with the clothing brand Fathead TRADEZ to start selling merchandise. Are you kidding me? We're not even kidding right now. Like, this is... Yo, this is actually happening right now. No way. No way. It's a smart move. You got to strike while the iron's hot. She is pure entertainment. She brought much of the world together. And what else? It just pushed me out. Like I was trying to read. Just like that, and the star had arrived. Look, even you got Bryce Harper doing it. Are you serious? Look at that. Oh my god, you serious? You got jerseys with the name on it. Let's read this. Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, should I ask her to Haktua and spit on that thing? Yo! Me liking every Haktua video and meme. The OG Haktua girl. Oh my god. When your game won't start. Haktua on that Nintendo cartridge. Someone made a song about the Haktua girl. Yeah, I remember seeing that too. President's.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give it that hook too and spit on that.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, are we talking about... Oh no. What's up, Chris Wilson? Welcome back to the stream. Just seeing yeah. Not only is that gonna go viral, but you're gonna have a lot of guys fantasizing about that and asking their significant other and their wives, and if they can, do that favor and just give them a nice hakta, I don't know if I would like that though. I mean, to each its own. This tangent is brought to you by that thing. Give me that thing that you really want. Give me the hug. Baby, the love is everlasting. Know that I need right now in the bed is a little bit of hawk to on that thing. Baby, you know that gets me excited. You look at that thing, you're touching that thing. Give me that, you give me that hawk to. Oh my god. So anyways, let's get back to it. Let's see what else is going on. I'm gonna take a look quickly on how Bitcoin is doing. So it looks like it somewhat held right above 62,900 officially. We did enter 62,900 or 877. So in a way, the target has been reached, but not quite fully. I think it's still technically at 63K. But you did say that if it so happened to see some weakness, like it's trying to do right now for Bitcoin, I think it's gonna actually try to turn around and drop some deuces and retest this level here. And if it breaks below that, then we have a little problem here, because this can actually just fall a lot more deeper than we thought. And if you look here on the 24-hour chart, I don't know what this is, but I was like, you know what? Let me just make a line here, and maybe it'll make sense. But I don't think it does. So I'm just gonna like actually. Let me see. How would I do this? Let me see. Nah, I'm just gonna take it off. Screw it. I'm gonna take this off too. I don't think I need an auto tune at all. I just sing the way it is. The way I be. Did I ever get? Hey Zelly, where's mine at? That's crazy. After everything I do. This looks like overall this looks like a I'm gonna say a double top. Double top. A massive double top at that, because you know we just had many points where it could have broke over 73,000 and it pretty much rejected and failed. So just imagine that, you know, we had, oh, that's fat. Just had all these rejections here. This 2-hole double tops, and then just fall, swing again, and fall, swing again. Or we can just pretty much have Bitcoin completely sell back down and try to test here around the last time this wicked down. We came down to below 57,400. What was the low on this? Okay, so the low was 56,500 on Bitcoin at that time here, around May 1st of 2024. Let's see, I best go walk my husky. He is being restless. I'll check back soon. Alright, Rob the pilot. Sounds good. And yeah, dude. Let me know what else is new. I haven't spoken to you in a while. See that? See that? Like, it's actually dancing to the beat right now. Look, hey, hey, oh, 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 hey, 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 just like that, hey, hey, just like that. Woo, woo. All right, let me stop. All right. I think that's what I'm looking at right now because the last time this actually happened, and mind you, 34 to 50. I'm saying. I'd say, I'd say because the 34 to 50 EMA clouds here was still thick, and it wasn't that weak enough to actually have Bitcoin fall more down. So it bounced around this 180 to 200 and acted as support and just bounced back over. Then have this reject again. It's like just pretty much bouncing between these two clouds. But here is a different scenario because you pretty much see here it's the clouds are a lot thinner, weaker. Here too, this thing just literally broke through both these clouds easily. So my only guess is that since you see a lot more weakness coming to the downside here for Bitcoin, my only thought and opinion, of course, is that we could see more downside. I want to say alongside with what's happening with futures right now, and right now futures do look like they're. I mean, look, because we pretty much have 3 24-hour candles here that are in the red, and they're pretty much trading below each other in a downtrend. So, if this continues to completely like turn back around, or we have one of those like drops that this thing does, and then we have a little twist, and then it turns red. To where it just starts to fall to the downside. I mean, this would literally take the SPY down. And we would hit new day lows this week and try to get back into this box here between 54.80 and 54.40 NFA. But that's like I'm going to drag this out a little bit more. If this does, come to fruition, I just think that, perhaps we can definitely see this correction. I mean, and just speculating here, but with everything that's happening this week, especially on the 28th with PCE inflation data, who's to say that maybe it wasn't promising after all, and it starts to fall. And it starts to backfire on a lot of people that thought that perhaps the data would come out a little more positive than usual. But I'm just leaning towards that negative sentiment on the SPY and the market in general. I mean, just look at how this is looking right now. Even here in the 24-hour or daily, whatever you want to call it, it's pretty much like it has pretty much peaked out here, and now it's literally getting tighter to the point where it's about to cross below, and we're going to see that divergence here on the MACD, and to further confirm that downside to possibly reach these levels here before this week is over, or just in time for PCE on Friday on the 28th. So who knows. But I'm all for it. Shoot, if you want to take advantage of this, you know what to do. I mean, I can't tell you what to do in this situation, but if you have the greatest idea of that, then by all means. So I really hope that that's the case. So, yeah, because shoot, I mean, maybe long-term puts for the SPY. Maybe loading up on SQQQ, because if this is the indication that we have going on here, then SQQQ can definitely come back and see that explosion. The explosion that I feel could happen, and really fast too as well. And I feel like if we look back on the SQQQ right here, you can see that it just started to turn back around. It started to bounce up, and not only that, but we did have a nice it had a nice engulfed green candle. Don't get confused with the color yellow, but it's green. And here in a doji, so I would assume that the next candle would be a lot higher, and we can definitely look for SQQQ to break over 850, and that would also provide that indication and confirmation to us that the market will eventually start to fall. The floor is lava for sure on SQQQ. Here, as we can see, that glowing red on the RSI, and literally below that 20 level, which is completely oversold, and also the MACD here showing signs of reversal, wants to say that the long-term things that we can see an uptrend here return for SQQQ, and $9 and over that could be imminent, but it's all up to you what you decide. Again, not financial advice. Let's see. You can take a look at how the options are looking like for SQQQ and see if there's any type of volume that had built up since Friday. Unless the data is actually wiped, and it's if the volume is erased, but we can't really tell what's going on. Okay, I think it's loaded here. Weeble. Let's see. I'll update later. Okay, so what's going on here? It looks like there has been a big number of open interest in these specific calls. Again, we're just speculating here. We're doing our little due diligence, if you want to call that, and just suggesting ideas, but not literally saying to buy or do anything like that. Like I said, always like I always mention, you're your own decision maker of your money, your investments, and what you do. But yeah, so apparently we're seeing a high volume here and open interest on the 8.5 to $9 strike on SQQQ calls for this Friday's expiration date. But as you know, when you're playing close to expiration date, that is a lot more riskier. But if you know that you have if you have the trend here working in your favor, you know that the sign is pretty clear that we are in a potential reversal here. And here we can actually go to the hourly and see how that's looking like. And you can see the hourly is definitely showing signs of weakness. And now you see that the 34 to 50 EMA clouds. Now this has transitioned. So when you see it blue, that's supposed to be bullish. When you see it like a gold color, that's supposed to be bearish. So not only is that coming down, but this one is also trending down too as well. So my further belief of this actually selling off a lot more has become more credible and now evident as I've ever been. And still at 0.15% down below on the night here with futures trading. You also have here the MACD also breaking down right below the orange line, so that is another indicator there too as well. And the RSI. So even if and let me just give you from my experience, you already know RSIs, even if they do appear to be oversold, there's always a way. What is going on here? Okay. There's always a way for this to actually continue to go down. I mean, even below 20, even below, closer to 10. I mean, there's no limit. But at times, we do tend to, to depend on the RSI for, wherever trend it goes. Pamela Law. Pam coming in with the blam. What's going on, Pam? Good evening, Sunday evening. So close to being Monday here, but just just speaking my mind and what I'm thinking right now, because we're currently seeing how the SPY is reacting to futures and markets. They're actually, now we see a red bar here, but it's actually coming down here on the hourly. So yeah, this is pretty much proving that the confirmation that I was just talking about right now, and this is looking really weak, and futures could be looking really red for us overall and this week. So if we see more downside here for the SPY and everything like that, listen, I think overall we gotta watch out for this. And on top of that, we gotta look at what SQQQ is doing, because mind you, look here, even on the hourly, we did have a gap up. I mean, not a gap up, but we did see that blam blam, that blam bloom. Went like boom. And the RSI definitely crossed over, and then we had some action to the upside for SQQQ, breaking above these bands here. I mean, these clouds, and now approaching the 180 to 200 cloud as well. So, so I mean, if we look a little closer here, you can see the cloud itself now trying to take a turn back over. And if it starts to trade above, then we can definitely see well, the thing is, actually, now that I am talking about it, but damn, you know, now that we see the SPY coming down, I think you know, if we open pre-market, it's probably going to be above 845, even 850, and there's going to be a big gap up. Because remember, usually there's gap ups here, but in terms of the SPY and futures here coming down a little bit, we want to assume that now wherever it closed before here, I think we're gonna definitely see that. We're gonna definitely see that gap down. So in my opinion, let's see, if it's coming down now, I want to say that the SPY could fall anywhere. You know what? What am I talking about? Because I can actually look at the SPY here on Robinhood, and since it trades the 24-hour markets, we already know where the price is going to be at. So maybe 541. No. Okay. So here, so it's actually down 61 cents. But it's kind of like consolidating. Okay. Let's go to the 5 real quick. Speaking of bland, speaking of bloom, speaking of blam, blum. Pamela na, Pamela down. Bro, my Spotify just went AI and decided what I needed to listen to. What? Why is Spotify now involving AI? I mean, like, I think they're just literally trying to take AI and then integrate it to everything. Like, it's like trending everywhere, and I think it's, I don't know if I want to say that that's even a good thing in general, because man, I don't know. I think it's a problem for me. Like, who told you that I want you to recommend me songs to listen to? At least recommend some songs, you know, for me to listen to from Concrete Jungle City, which I actually released a new track, just to let you know, the song that's playing in the background, which is called Everlasting. Check it out, show some love. I know a couple of you have checked out the video, checked out the track, and listened to it, so I appreciate your support on that too as well. And yeah, again, show some love. The link is on the chat, so yeah, give yourself a little sub, a like, and I appreciate y'all. So thank you, Zelly, for posting the link as always. Much love, giant hugs, big arts. But yeah, so you know, back at the SPY here, you already know once this starts to come down a little bit more, we're probably gonna see the SPY open up maybe that same price. If not, if SPY continues to drop a little bit lower, because you could pretty much see it consolidating the same way the SPY is right now in the 24-hour markets. But if it drops to 5520, SPY can open up on pre-market at like 542 to 541, and then that would be the bearish case scenario for the SPY. But if it actually like bounces back up, because you know, now that we see that the RSI has been oversold short term, it could try to bounce back up here, 5528, 55230, and you know, try to retest. But since we already see that overall, and let's look back at the 4 hour. Look back at the 4 hour here. And I mean, you pretty much see like the beginning of a downtrend as it, it tried to test the cloud here many times, but the wick would just like say no and then just fall below. You already know. But yeah, as long as all the time frames are showing that bearish divergence and the downtrend here continuing, that's what's gonna happen. Here we got the 30-minute here, also showing some divergence here on the MACD, a little rejection here on the RSI. So that would be my assumption there that's something that could happen. So we'll see what happens here tomorrow. So I just wanted to show you that and what's happening on futures. We'll look at the NASDAQ too as well. The NASDAQ is here showing the same thing because pretty much like it's all the markets. Then you got the Dow Jones too as well. The Dow Jones, looks like it's just starting to come down. Here we got the 30-minute candles here. A long drop here. Now it's trying to consolidate through these 180 to 200 bands. But once that falls below, then you already know that's going to start another reaction, another leg down from markets in general. Let's quickly check what's going on with GME, because now we see that GameStop has been just lurking around 24 bucks, 23.98, 23.97. It could be influenced by the market if the market drops too as well, because it is consolidating just like we saw with SPY for a bit. But if that's the case and we do get that pullback, it could pull the memes too as well a little bit, and perhaps it'll drop back to like 23.50, 23.60. But we did see that here on the MACD and RSI, we were looking like it was pretty much trying to consolidate and rebound for a reversal. So perhaps that would be the case. But yeah, it looks like it's not going anywhere at all. I mean, it's low volume. I'm pretty sure people are just waiting to go back into the market tomorrow morning and trade. But yeah, not enough action, honestly. So, and that's the same case with AMC too here on all the time frames here. Since this is actually oversold too as well here on the 1 hour, 2 hour, looks like it wants 450 again. It all depends. So we'll look up for that. It looks like Nvidia. Just wanted to look at Nvidia real quick. It looks like it finally decided to exhaust itself and pull back hard. And now we're left with the situation of whether it's actually going to start, selling off in the process after that forward split. Because in some cases, especially with the other forward splits that we had in the past, this year and last year, like Google, Amazon, and I forgot the others, but they usually exhaust itself. Pretty much like IPOs. When they first open and you start trading. They get to a certain price point, and then after that, it exhausts itself, and then starts to pull back, and then all the way to like a level where investors would love to see Nvidia go, for example. And like for example, if Nvidia begins to sell off, and all of a sudden like it finds its way to fill this gap here, which looks like to be below 100 to 95, then it would probably want to go in at around that price range. But then like long term type of thing, and then if that doesn't go as planned, and if it falls back down, then you have this level here around the 80s, you know, to get in at those prices. But then again, who knows what the situation might bring, you know, with all the technology stocks and AI stocks and everything like that, because AI has just been taking over a lot. You already heard Chris, you know, talking about his Spotify going AI and deciding what he needs to listen to. Like, don't tell Chris what to do. Like, he has his own playlist he wants to listen to. Like, the Travis, my bad. Travis in the chat. What's up, Travis? How was your weekend, man? How did you spend it? Is everything good? Family's good? Your health is good? As long as your health is good, that's all that matters. But yeah, we're just chilling here for a little tiny bit. We're probably gonna be here until 11 o'clock at night because, you know, we do have work tomorrow. We do have trading to do tomorrow. A new week, a new great opportunity for us to try to attack and make some gains. But yeah, we're just here looking at Nvidia right now, looking weak, and you know, pretty much following what the SPY was doing here, because we definitely saw this the sell-off here, and you can see plenty more where that came from for sure. So let's see. What else is going on? Let's see with Tesla. Tesla looking like it has a bit of a bullish flag happening here. Who knows if Tesla is ready to break out again? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm chilling, you know, living life, you know, day by day, surviving. You know, life isn't really that easy. You know, things are tough. You know where I'm at, especially in a city that's in kind of in ruins and just going crazy. But you know, I'm just hoping. I'm really hopeful for, you know, some type of change and, you know, for this to happen and we all make our money and we make our moves and we're out to, you know, find a more comfortable life and for us to like be content, be happy, you know, focus on health and all that stuff, because like Pam said, health is definitely wealth, and if you don't have that, then there's nothing else, you know. So you always got to take care of yourself first, no matter what. But yeah, interesting on how Tesla has been trading. Let's see if Tesla experienced any type of bottom here. At one point, it was at 200, pretty much $300 back in August. No, actually, you know, it's gonna be close to a year since Tesla was at $300 around mid-July of 2023. And after that, it's been, you know, it had been going through some swings up and down like crazy. Who knows if there's manipulation involved, of course, because apparently Tesla is one of those, you know, heavily shorted stocks too. So one would think, okay, so you look at this and the lowest it ever gotten was at 138.80 as the 52-week low. So now that it actually, you know, popped during earnings, and then it had been consolidating for such a long time from April 30th all the way to the 12th of June, and then having a little bit of some, you know, price action and volume and stuff like that. Now looking at this as a potential bull flag, if this breaks over, then we would definitely see more action on Tesla, as it could potentially break over 190 and above. And you know how volatile Tesla could be at times, and you know, it can get pretty wild, you know. aside from the SPY. I mean, if you guys play the SPY, you already know how that volatility goes on and goes crazy, and you're like, oh my god, like. But yeah, I mean, that's just one big example here, and you can see here that on the 24-hour chart, it created somewhat of, you know, let's see, I think it's more like, let me see, maybe, I mean, I want to say it's like an inverse head and shoulders, but I think the shoulder is too wide. I think it's too far apart from each other, so I don't know what to call this, unless this is some type of like a double bottom here, and then a breakout, because all these smaller clouds here are starting to break over the long-term EMA clouds, so that can definitely be a signal here to go bullish, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Even the RSI is having that sort of like a pennant look to it, so yeah, gotta keep an eye on that. Let's see, so you're back to work after 6 weeks off. Wow, how I wish I could have 6 weeks off. If not, how I wish I would just want to retire right now. Be on vacation all day, every day. That would be the life right there. But yeah, looks like you're back to work now. So you gotta hang in there, grind, make that money. You know, again, focus on health, and perhaps yeah, we get that. Look at that. Click, 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 click. Paid vacation. You're permanently paid off for your vacation. You know. Wait, what? I have to report to who? Wait, who's my boss? Yeah. I don't think that exists in my world. You know? Start thinking like that, and then like, oh my gosh. That's the goal. That is the goal. For real. But yeah. Furthermore, looking at Apple. Ooh, sheesh. Okay, so Apple, it's looking a little bit rotten here, in my opinion, on a 24-hour chart, and it definitely received a nice little bearish signal here, and what is this? Oh, so it's just about to break below that orange line, and it looks like the divergence is about to begin on Apple, and a sell-off here imminent, and go back to below 200. You know, long term, I think that would actually be pretty cool. RSI here completely overbought over the 80 line here at 90 and change, now crossed over the orange line too as well, which further confirms that little trend there. Ooh, a little red par there too as well. Ooh, I might have to look into Apple. Apple, okay. Oh, heads up too. Remember when I was talking about the SQQQ calls? Look at that, July 19. You got even more massive open interest and volume for the 9, 10, and 11 strikes. And look, I'm sorry, but they're cheap as hell. Wow, look at that. $5 a contract. Wow. I mean, the delta is not really as much, but I mean, the 9, that is crazy. But then again, that would be subject to change if futures continue to sell off. So if we just look back at what's happening with futures, let's see. So it's still consolidating a little bit. It's holding up. But now, okay, so now we're seeing this little. I don't know if you can see. It's like a little curve down. It's like it's slow. It's trying to slope down now, and if that happens, then we could definitely see that rejection, and then you see more downside again for S&P futures and markets. So we'll look at that in a bit. But back to those calls, that would be actually pretty nice to get into, in my opinion. Not financial advice. And look at this. This is for Apple for June 28th. These are calls. I've never seen so much open interest and volume for calls as if something was supposed to happen. But let's check the puts. Well, not a lot of open interest, but there's a shat ton of volume here for the 205s, and a lot more for the 200 strike here for June 28th. But what are the odds? What are the odds for that? Let's look at the 19th. Okay. It's decent there, especially the 210. Wow. Wait, are people messaging me here? Oh, okay, no. It's like it's a little quiet right now so far. So overall, it even ended here on the time and sales a lot in the red here, so that can also be a sign too as well. Let's look quickly at the options for AMC and see how that's looking like. Let's see how it's looking like on the call side of things. Okay, so I mean, we don't have much going on for this week's options, except for the $5 calls here, which has more open interest and volume here. But honestly, I don't know. I mean, would you guys rather do shares, or would you do options, or would you do both? In your guys' opinion, like, what do you think? Because of course, buying shares is a lot safer and all that, but how is your strategy like? Do you do both for the same stock, or you just do one or the other? It looks like July 19th is somewhat around this region here, around these strikes here is not that bad. But for the 22 strike here for July 19th, it's of course a lot higher here, which is funny. Yeah, for AMC or GME. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the leaps and see how that looks. Wow, that's a lot of. So here for the June 20th, 2025 leaps, we have a massive amount of open interest here for the $15 strike and the 27, with only 606 in volume. Wow. I wonder why it's so high, especially for these leaps. And don't get me wrong, like it's pretty good because the delta's decent. Also, of course, you got plenty of time in the theta, so it's not gonna literally eat away your contracts that much, compared to closer in the expiration, like July 19th or whatever. But even if even if let's say like AMC were to move and rip to $6, these $27 contracts would still move like 10-15 bucks up, just like it did last time. I remember these contracts had an average of $41, and they went up to a high of like 80 at 80 per contract, and I was like, whoa, for real? So let's see, hold on, let's do single here, and look, we can zoom in here, and this is the hourly. Where's May? Yeah, so look, wait, hold on. Okay, look, perfect example. So you see here, if you gotten into these $27 called June 20, 2025 options, you can see here it was at on May 10th around the afternoon. It was at about like 18 to 20 bucks per contract. This thing went to a high of $391 per contract, and that was when AMC ran with GameStop and hit around the high of like, what was it, like 12 and change, close to 13 bucks. So that right there, like, shoot, like if you had massive amount of contracts from this point to here, oh my gosh, I would have just called it right there and be like, oh, I guess you know, I'm retired. But I think there's still an opportunity for that to happen again, of course. Cause it's safer. Honestly, it's safer. You still got plenty of time. You still got a year to go. You know, anything can happen from this time and maybe next month or whatever. And if things pop off, not only your shares, but also the contracts too. So imagine that. Of course, not financial advice. We're just speculating ideas here and opinions. But let's see. Travis says, I do both. He does 80% shares and 20% options. Yeah, I would definitely go with that strategy for sure. Definitely, for sure. Because you could do a lot of things. You could, you take some of the options, exercise them, and then get more shares to add to your current position and all that stuff. Or you could just get your gains and get your ammo and then build it into something else. I mean, there's so many ways to do this. Let's see. So every time, so always should have shares of AMC. Always should have shares. Buy calls. Not financial advice. Every time I buy a call, I then purchase shares afterwards. Yeah, it seems about right. You're just loading up the ammo. And calls pop. You make your gains, get out, you have a sell-off again. Now we're back at a decent price. Well, you know what? I made money on these calls, so now I got all this ammo to get back into at a cheaper price. And look at that. Now I'm at a better position, better average, and all that stuff. And now I just wait for the next run to do it all over again, and rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I think that's the idea of doing all these things here. But what a time to be alive, especially when things like this are happening. You know what I'm saying? And not to look back to the spy, just to quickly, change the subject for a second. As I told you here, I was just saying this earlier. We're having that rejection here on the spy futures because now this thing is sloping down, and now we have a potential for this to, continue to follow that trend down, looking for the next leg down, and have S&P fall right back to 5520. And if it breaks below that, we have a lot more downside to go. So, and I mean a lot more, in my opinion. This thing has been overbought, overinflated, over-exaggerated. I mean, you can take a look at the freaking monthly, and you see it yourself. This is madness. But anyway, yeah. But I if I could just be transparent here, I think I wouldn't mind myself in getting, more of these June 2025 27 calls, 27 strike calls. Just to be a little safe side there. Because I would love to catch this type of move, this type of gain. Because, dude, this is like, oh my god, this is like beyond 10,000% gain here from that run on May 10th. Yeah, TRADEZ, yeah, for sure. Dude, can definitely, oh, you got the link. If you need the link, just let me know. I can definitely share it with you, and then we'll get you into Discord. It's free, just building a community and stuff, and just chilling, sharing information, sharing opinions and thoughts and what's happening with the economy and all that stuff, and the news, anything that we need to be aware of, and let each other know what's happening, so just wanted to make that platform, that opportunity to help everybody out. But anyways, let's see, because I'm not gonna be on here for much longer, and my voice is actually getting a little groggy, tired, and then we all got work tomorrow in the morning, so yeah, just wanted to look real quick to see what's going on. So this could just consolidate for a bit longer. GameStop right now is currently at $23.94, so just a few cents off from, actually, as a matter of fact, it's actually 1 cent away, actually 1 cent more from the close of $23.93. Let's see real quick and see if there's any latest post on Twitter to see what happens. It looks like someone is sharing their displeasures about Robinhood here, of what happened January 2021. That's hilarious. Sent GameStop to Valhalla. interesting. Has there been any? Let's see. If there's been any posts at all from Lauren Kitty. I doubt it. But yeah, there hasn't been anything since June 17th. So maybe he's just lurking and just waiting for the right opportunity to snipe and make some moves. I do wonder if he updated his position too as well. But if it's the same, then there's not much to look into, and there's not much to expect from Roaring Kitty himself, unless he makes an announcement and stuff. I think give me 1 second here. Tui, and I will here post a link on the chat real quick. So let me just do this. I think it's loading now. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Oh my god. Did it go through? Oh, it did. Alright. There it goes. And in case you just realized, this is my Twitter, so follow me at Line of All Trades. That's the handle altogether. No freaking way! I did not just see that right now. That is wow! Oh my god! You did not see that at all. That is insane. Let's see. Now I gotta go and freaking frick. I can't believe I just. Wow. That is insane. What is this? It's just random post here. I don't get it. Wait, I think I just saw something about UBS. What? What are the flames for? What is fire? What? No way. What is this? Wow, merger of UBS and CS? Credit Suisse? FINMA concludes control procedure. FINMA is concluding the antitrust control procedure for the merger of UBS and Credit Suisse without imposing any conditions and obligations. Following an extensive review, it has concluded that the merger of UBS and Credit Suisse will not eliminate effective competition in any market segment. This allows it to give priority to the interests of creditors. Good lord. Retail has no chance against these giants when they can just sweep the dirt under the carpet for 50 years. Oh shoot. Yeah. Um. Okay, I see. I just need to. You said Pop Rocks. No, he hasn't been assigned a role. So now you're in. Now you're in, dude. I got you. Pop Rocks. Oh shoot. Yeah, you already know, Chris. You already know. I'm about to end the stream myself, and gonna get ready to relax. And work is tomorrow, so we all gotta prepare um for a possible crazy week here in the markets, especially with PCE inflation coming up Friday. So yeah, man, Chris, thank you. Sleep well, dude, and I appreciate the support always, man. Always, it means a lot. And you take care of yourself, man. Play it safe tomorrow. Play it safe tomorrow. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna look real quick. Wait a minute. Damn. Look, Bitcoin just broke below 62.9. And Zelly, yeah, I think you should retract. Thank you. As a matter of fact, I got it. So yeah, it seems that it actually just took a turn back down. And now, wow, this long wick here just hit 62,683. So, yeah, this is definitely looking a lot more bearish. No, Travis, I just you did everything correctly. I just did what I pretty much gave you the role, so you can be able to have access to all the channels and stuff. So you're good, man. You're in. So welcome to the Discord, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, let's see if Bitcoin stays down. You got the other. Yeah, we got Shiba here too, tracking with Bitcoin and everything. Though just trying. Overall, we're gonna have to just stay tuned until tomorrow and see what happens. Yeah, I think that's all, because there's not much going on, and we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. So, anyways, I'm gonna end the stream because it's getting a little late, and thank you all for coming by to the stream and showing love and hanging out and taking the time out of your Sunday night to be here to stream with me. And Matt K, Rob Pilot, Panther, Data Zero, Zelly, Chris Wilson, Panther of the Hawk Tours, Pam, I think I said Pam already, and Travis, and Chris, I said Chris, but yeah, Travis, thank you. So yeah, but yeah, well, I'm gonna see you on the Discord, and then we're gonna check out. We're gonna see Travis flex his gains. And yeah, we all had those. We had those shakes before, and anxiety Cause like we never know like if we could just like hold on for a little longer or just take the gains and be satisfied with that. So um by the way GameStop is coming down hard. 23.88 right now currently, so down 0.21%. So yeah, I think everything could be trying to come back down though. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Sorry y'all, my voice is getting groggy and stuff, and yeah, but we'll definitely talk about that a little bit more later this week. And yo, best of luck. And again, I wish you all nothing but more gains this week, and be disciplined. Don't be shaky. Don't be anxious. Just make what you can, and that's it. Don't let these guys get what you have, and take whatever you can from them. Not financial advice. But anyways, much love to everybody, and thank you again. Thank you again for supporting me, and for showing up on stream. Pam there, just there hiding, about to knock out. You have a good night. And yeah, much love, big hugs. And we'll see you in the next stream. Whenever that is. So anyways, yeah. But if anything, I'll just come up with a video, give you a little small update. But yeah. Yeah, that'll be easy. Y'all take care. Peace out.